Tigray President Debretsion addresses Salsai Wayane's grievance and party concerns. Debretsion also conducted other public forums. Somali region says allocation of emergency budget to border security hampered response to drought. The first 10 list to vie for Somalia's presidency received their certificates. Hello and welcome to UMD News for this hour. The three headlines you have just heard from Ethiopia and the Horn are the news items we are going to present in more details today. We invite you all to stay with the program. Dear viewers and listeners, please do not forget to like and share our programs and subscribe to our YouTube channel. And now we'll move into the news in more detail. First up, Tigray President Debretsion Gebremichael addresses Salsai Wayane's grievances and party concerns. Following some grievances by one of the opposition parties, Salsai Wayane Tigray, the region's President Debretsion Gebremichael met and actively engaged and addressed the situation. President Debretsion met with leaders of the contesting parties and their members and supporters. Responding to a question about the recent phenomena of dispersing Salsai Wayane Tigray's public meeting, President Debretsion said that he didn't get ample information about the incident. The president also promised the participants that his administration will do all its level best to investigate the action. According to President Debretsion, his leadership will try to find out the government office behind that decision and mitigate the act moving forward. It is to be recalled that Salsai Wayane Tigray, who spoke to DW Amharic reporter in Mekelle, an event that attracted as many as 600 residents from the city of Mekelle, was disrupted by TPLF leaders. The opposition party warns that the situation could lead to worsening situation in the region. It said the blockade and siege by the Ethiopian government have aggravated the situation in the region. Members of the opposition, however, appreciated the move after meeting Dr. Debretsion Gebremichael, president of the Tigray Regional Administration. In another public consultation forum, President Debretsion explained his administration's consistent and relentless efforts to address the situation in Tigray and the region peacefully. He said by now the international community has fully understood the intent and the commitment of the Tigray administration in resolving the situation in the country. According to Debretsion, the Tigray administration has been moving in accordance with the agreed provisions, mainly the deliveries of humanitarian assistance to the people in need. Somali region says allocation of emergency budget to border security hampered response to drought. Somali Regional Finance Bureau Deputy Head Mahadin Abdi Farah said the region's response to the drought was weakened because it was forced to allocate the entirety of the emergency budget to the protection of national borders previously guarded by the federal forces who were sent off to the war in the north. Mohadin said that the Eastern Command of the Ethiopian National Defense Forces was dispatched to the war. Subsequently, regional forces, including police and militia, took the mission of protecting the 2,500 kilometers long national borders. Mohadin also said that 2.5 billion birr of anticipated revenue has not been gathered because of the drought. Pressures caused by the drought have caused the regional state to borrow 500 million Ethiopian birr. The Standard Media reported that the deputy head has alluded that 1.2 million cattle had died in the region because of the drought. According to Mohadin, a budget of 1.8 billion birr is now allocated to building new infrastructure, projects on water, education, and health. And finally, the first 10 lists vie for Somalia's presidency received their certificates. 10 candidates in Somalia's presidential race have received their certificates after fulfilling the stipulated election conditions on Sunday, the first of 3 registration days. At the headquarters of the upper house of the parliament in the capital Mogadishu, former President Sharif Sheikh Ahmed was the first to receive his certificate, followed by ex-Prime Minister Hassan Ali Kahir. Mr. Ahmed, Somalia's 7th president, who served from 2009 to 2012, took to Twitter to make his announcement, saying, "I officially registered as a candidate in the forthcoming presidential election scheduled for May 15, 2022. Other candidates who presented their documents and proof of a payment of election fees are former Galmudug State President Abdikarim Hussein Gulet, MP Abdul Qadir Osolbe, and ex-minister Abdul Rahman Abdishakur, Tahir Muhammad Kile, Bashir Haji Ali, Abdullahi Ali Hassan, Abdi Noor Sheikh Muhammad, and Abdurrahman Ahmed Ablal also complete the list of the first 10 candidates. The certificates were signed and presented by Abdi Ghani Gile Muhammad, the chairman of the Special Parliamentary Task Force that will conduct the much delayed election on the upcoming May 15. Well, dear viewers and listeners, with that, we come to the end of the news package for today. This is UMD Media, and this has been Shimelis Gebremichael. Please do not forget to like and share our program and subscribe to our YouTube channel. You can follow our programs through our other platforms to become the first to know what is going on in Ethiopia, the Horn, Africa, and the world in general. You can easily reach us via our email address, newstips2020umd@gmail.com. Thank you for watching, and have a good one.